Hi everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is now afternoon. It's like, wow. Oh, what can I say? So, I'm on here for a little bit to share some energy that I'll just leave it as that. Just moving some energy. And for me, is what a better way to do this than through my guitar. She is my true voice. And for anybody that's new to me, my name is Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist. I channel energy from source through me, through my guitar, without using words. So, on that beautiful note, hey Jen. Okay, guys, let's see where we go. Just that was a godsmacker. Just I've been getting a lot of those lately, and like if you think it's me, the human, that's doing this, I have no idea as the human part of myself. I'm clueless what the fuck I'm doing. What's happening is I'm channeling energy from source. You can, whatever label you want to stick out, I really don't care. But from source, which comes channeled through me, through my guitar, to what you hear. And then 4.5 years ago, a looper came into my life and into my world. This incredible tool woke up a part of me that I did not have a way to express these other parts of me because it was just me and my guitar. And what the looper has done, it reflects back to me, and I've been learning, stepping in and trusting. If you've followed my music in the last 4 years, you'll see and hear the evolution that is unfolding within me, which you guys get to experience in that moment. And then 2.5 years ago, because Spirit gave me my name, by the way. Spirit gave me my name, the Soulful Guitarist. I went, yeah, that speaks exactly what I do and who I am. And through that is 2.5 years ago, I could feel the shift inside of me. And my dear brother, David Starr, came onto my live and he said, "You've embodied this." And when I saw that, fuck, that's what's happened. And then I now stepped into another level to learn to trust myself at a level that I've never trusted myself. And then it just keeps on expanding to where I am today. And like even in my darkest times, it's not really dark. I don't consider what I've gone through as dark. It was a mental thing that was just fucking crazy. That's all I'm going to say. It doesn't make it bad or anything else. I'm just saying it was really weird to go through this when I know these other parts of me. My thinking was going like, that's just not me. Like, who in the fuck is this? So I've gone through this whole mental thing in the last 3.5 years almost. And I've surfaced every now and again, as some of you guys know. And this feels like stabilization. And then this has been happening, the last two to 3 weeks now that I've been at this level. That's all I'm going to say. It doesn't make me better or worse. It's just where I'm leveling into at this time. And it's been one amazing, fantastic ride. And you guys get to all come for this amazing ride. Yeah. I'm in awe. It's just like, holy shit. And so anyway, let's see where we go next. the magic that unfolds every time I pick up the guitar. It's totally magical. It's mystical. I have a company name. It's called Mystical Adventures. And that was way back in 2002 or 2003, something like that. That's my registered company name, Mystical Adventures. It just felt right. It resonated with me. And as I say that even now, it's like, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for giving me my business name. Because it is a mystical adventure that I get to be and do every single day I pick up the guitar, let alone living, being around people. Like most of you guys know, I don't socialize with people. I just don't. I don't have time to get here or all these speculations, hearsay, wine snivel, and I'm the type of, it just, I can't handle it. You know, it's just, I'm not into chaos. I'm not into drama. I will resolve my issues regarding drama and chaos. I just, right, done. And it's my growth and where I'm at today is like, wow. I'm proud of myself for being just exactly where I'm at right now and how I'm moving through things and dealing with things that have been happening in the last couple of weeks, almost 2 weeks. And it just, I'm making it clear to everybody, I'm not here to play games. It's not about who's, you know, taking control power. I don't need fucking control power. But what I do have is knowledge. I have experience around all this. This is how we need to do it to cover our fucking asses. If you want to do it your own way, then don't be involved over here. I'm just going to guide people based on facts. Because all of them been scrambling here for well over 20 years, trying to find help. Because we're being abused here. And since I got involved, I've educated them on a lot of things they were not aware of. And I just want to help people. But if they don't want that help, that's fine. I'll just move on. Right? I can stand on my own. I don't need a bunch of people. I'm trying to help people. Right? Because all it takes is one person, and anything we're all involved in, to do this, rattle the cage. And I said to the other ones, as I sent a long text this morning to both of them, just basically saying, don't engage with other people's stuff. That is their stuff, or their interpretation, or their perception of what they think they heard or read or whatever. Right? And I live based on truth. I have integrity, because it's like, it's just who I am. And I like who I am. In fact, I love who I am very much. And how I'm moving myself through dealing with all these different, I will use the term personalities, right? And it's difficult, but it doesn't mean I can't handle it, because I just won't engage. I won't get caught up in the shit that people want to create. I'm not here to create shit. Other people may be. I'm not. And the one thing I find absolutely amazing is that people have a tendency not to take accountability and responsibility for their own behavior, their own conduct, how they speak of others, or the words they use, etc., etc. Those words says a lot about you. We had a meeting on Friday, and I had one person, which is the same person I'm having difficulty with. Not I personally, but she's creating some chaos and drama, right? For me, she said the most rudest thing you could have ever said at a meeting, that our caretaker is illiterate. My head dropped. I went, oh shit. That is rude. That is disrespectful. It's condescending. Like, excuse me? You may think he's mentally whatever. That's your interpretation. But that doesn't make it right that you sit there and say these things in a group meeting. And even say that speaks about you where you're at. And so I've been cautious with this person. I knew I had her number from the get-go. And that's where I was cautious when I got involved. And the one thing these people may not understand or comprehend, because even with me speaking with everybody, they're exactly where they are at in this moment based on what they are aware of. My consciousness, my awareness comes from my heart, comes from my soul. It's not what I think, it's what I know. And it's very difficult when you are dealing with people who don't get that basic thing. That's difficult. But I can handle it. Anyway, I need to get back and finish off what I've been doing. Anyway, hugs and loves, everybody. See you soon. Ciao.